Hey everybody, it's Manny Manarath again from Skindustry Actives, here to teach you about the power of plant-based ingredients and how you can use plant-based ingredients to achieve a happy, healthy, young, glowing skin. Now today we're going to be talking about a product called the Anti-Aging and Sun Damage Repair Face Serum. Now this is something I'm especially proud of because it's a fantastic product that helps not only those who have already been affected by the sun and have damaged skin, but also those that are looking to protect their skin from further damage or if any damage, so that they don't have that premature aging look that a lot of people do because they haven't been looking after their skin from the beginning. Now, before we begin about the product, let me quickly tell you about what makes us different. We firstly are a company that pride ourselves on being able to produce skincare in a smaller scale production. And why this is important is because that means that we can add higher concentration of actives and quality ingredients without compromising on the stability of the product. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, when it comes to mixing ingredients, when we try to mix in large scale, what actually happens is if you don't get the concentrations exactly right, or if you have them too high, it actually makes the formula collapse and separate. Because we actually mix our products in a much smaller batches, that means that we can increase the concentration levels, add in a lot more actives, add in a lot more variation of actives as well, and that means that you get a whole lot more out of each application when you use our skincare. Another thing that we pride ourselves on is that we don't use harsh chemicals. I don't believe in it. I've used harsh chemicals unknowingly in the past, and I know what damage it does to my skin. It left me feeling dry, irritated, scarred, and suffered from further breakouts, and I just don't think that it's necessary to be including that in our ingredients to be, smearing it all over our face. So I definitely don't include those things in my products. Another thing I've removed and I just don't believe in is unnecessary fillers, and you will find a lot of fillers in products. So that what I mean by fillers is waxes and oils and ingredients that really don't add any value to the product, but if anything it just makes it look pretty or smell pretty or feel pretty. But the thing about it is a lot of those things are chemicals, and again, to add those things in means that we are smearing it all over our skin again, and I just don't believe that. If we remove the unnecessary things, that means it leaves us more room to include the good stuff. And another thing is, it means that every time you use our products, you're getting good, honest, quality ingredients that make a difference to your skin. So, why use a serum? Now, many of you probably don't use a serum. Maybe you haven't tried it, or maybe you have tried it but haven't, continued to use it. But I just wanted to explain to you the importance of using a serum. And a lot of people do think it's unnecessary, but in actual fact it does serve a purpose. The good thing about serums is that it's light in texture, so that means that it allows for the concentrates and actives in the product to be delivered a lot faster to the deeper layers of the skin. Molecules of moisturizers are much larger, so that means it can only penetrate so many layers. But when it comes to serums, because you don't have that thickness, it means that it can go into the deeper layers of the skin a lot faster. Again, that means you're getting a lot more out of your skincare. Another thing, you can be selective with which actives you use according to your skin type. And serums, they come in, they've got anti-aging ones, they've got sun damage and scarring ones, they've got pigmentation ones, they've got acne prone ones, they've got dry skin ones, and they've got oily skin. There are so many different variations to serums, and the thing is, it all comes down to the different types of oils used, the herbal extracts and the essential oils. And the good thing about it is that depending on what you're trying to achieve, you can easily manipulate them so that you can have more control of your skincare regime. Another thing is serums are packed full of vitamins, minerals and proteins and antioxidants because they don't contain fillers. And that means there's no emulsifying wax in there, and that means that the molecules are smaller. That means with each application you're just getting a whole lot more out of it. Another thing, you can control the concentration levels. And what I mean by that is, when you're applying a serum, you can put a little, you can put a lot. It's all up to you on how much, because it's just a matter of how much you squeeze in, how much you put on your finger, how much you spread around. And you can do a second layer. It's all up to you. You can control how much you put on your face. And guess what? Serums last a lot longer on the skin as it is sealed and protected by your moisturizer. So that's the process. You put the serum on, and then you put the moisturizer on, and the moisturizer seals the serum into the deeper layers. So let me ask you this. What do you want from your serum? Now, maybe you have used other serums out there. Maybe you've never used one before. But here are some things that you need to consider when selecting your serum. You want something that's easy to apply. That means when you put it on, it absorbs quickly, it spreads easily, it doesn't feel sticky, and it doesn't feel heavy. Something that allows your skin to breathe, so it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel like your skin is suffocating. It just goes on light, absorbs into the skin, doesn't take long, and then it's ready for a moisturizer. Something that hydrates and moisturizes as well. Something that often happens is when we go for, say, things that are light in texture and, thin, what actually happens is you put it on, it feels like it absorbs into the skin, but what actually happens, because it's so water-based, it evaporates into the air. And then you end up with, almost nothing onto your skin, which defeats the whole purpose. So you want something that actually feels like it's penetrating into the deeper layers and actually staying there and keeping your skin moisturized. Another thing, you don't want something that leaves you feeling oily and you get that greasy, shiny residue. It's supposed to absorb into the skin, not sit on top of it. Another thing, something that protects from free radicals and the harsh environment. And that's where the antioxidants come in. That's why you need a lot of antioxidants in your serum. Don't go for the cheap ones. They just look like there's something there, but in actual fact, there may be very little antioxidants and vitamins in there. And something that protects and promotes and with healthy skin renewal. This is so important. It's not about masking what's there. It's actually about promoting your skin cells to grow faster, to replicate, to duplicate, so that you end up replacing the damaged skin cells with new, fresh, healthy ones. That's what it's about. And then lastly, simple plant-based ingredients. We don't need to complicate things. Nature has so many wonderful gifts for us, and it's about us utilizing what is available and making the most out of it. And it doesn't have to be harsh and harmful to the skin. Plant power is amazing, and you will find that out. So let me quickly tell you a bit about marula oil. Marula oil is one of Africa's greatest skincare oils. It's high in oleic acid, which means that it penetrates quickly into the skin. So it doesn't sit on the surface, which means, it takes forever before you can put on your moisturizer. It's also high in palmitic acid, and that is what creates that seal on the skin and traps moisture. So it allows your skin to feel moisturized for a long time. It's also high in antioxidants, and they're the very things that are going to, help fight the free radicals and help skin cells replace and regenerate itself quickly. And also it reduces inflammation and is calming and soothing, which is very important if you have, say, acne prone skin, or your skin has been damaged by the sun. It's going to feel very sensitive and irritated. So you want something that helps soothe the irritated skin. And also, I love marula oil because it's versatile. It's antibacterial and it's good for all skin types. So whether you have mature skin, young skin, acne prone, psoriasis, eczema, if it's just, if it's even fresh and young and, there's nothing wrong with it, you can still, use it. Dry, oily, marula oil is versatile and good for all types of skin. And also, it's got a good mix of omega fatty acids, and that is what gives you that elasticity and the anti-aging effects. Another important oil that's in my serum that I want to tell you about is called argan oil. Now, I'm not sure, maybe you have heard about it or maybe you haven't, but argan oil comes from the nuts of the argan tree in Morocco, and the argan tree is also known as the tree of life. It's exceptionally high in vitamin E, provitamin A, and squalene, and these all help, address a lot of the skin conditions, including dry skin, acne, psoriasis, eczema, wrinkles. So again, this is another oil that's good for all types of skin. And traditionally, it's been used as a treatment for skin diseases. It's said to have restorative and anti-aging effects and has become one of the latest miracle ingredients in the beauty industry. The latest for us, but it's been used for hundreds of years by the women of Berber in Morocco. So what else is in there? I've got sea buckthorn oil, evening primrose oil, jojoba oil, rosehip oil, vitamin E, carrot seed essential oil, green tea, licorice root, and aloe vera. There is plenty of herbal extracts and fruit and vegetable oils in there because of their healing, regenerative, and hydrating properties. This is so important when you're trying to treat sun damage and to have a serum that helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and protects from premature aging. You need to have all of these vitamins and antioxidants in there that will make a difference and penetrate into the deeper layers of the skin. Now, I hope you found this footage useful. To find out more about the how to experience the wonderful benefits of plant-based skincare, please go to skindustryactives.com, where there's a wealth of information. You'll find articles, you'll find commentary from people who've experienced my products and also, the things that they've benefited from it. Also, you'll find information on plant-based skincare and how to care and respect your skin. Discover answers to common skincare questions as well, and learn from other people who have used my products and how it can benefit you. But don't forget, most importantly, would love to hear from you. Your feedback is so important. Let me know how wonderful these products are and what you've been using them for and what you've discovered from them. And, tell me if there's something that you would like to learn in particular. Any questions that you have about plant-based skincare, write to me and let me know what you think. I just want to thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. This is Manny from Skindustry Actives, where we teach you about the power of plant-based skincare and how you can use plant-based ingredients to help you achieve happy, healthy, young, glowing skin. See you next time.